Welcome back to Next Car Lunch. What if a new BYD could give American buyers SUV-like comfort, pickup-style practicality, and dramatically lower running costs without draining your wallet at the fuel pump? The 2027 BYD Song Yuan is creating serious curiosity, and today we're looking at whether this could become one of the smartest value vehicles for city driving, business use, and long-distance travel. The first thing to understand is that the Song Yuan name is associated with BYD's Song family vehicles, so final 2027 specifications, availability, and even the exact model designation can vary by market. For this review, we're treating it as an expected next-generation value-focused BYD crossover or a utility vehicle rather than claiming officially confirmed US specifications. If BYD brings this vehicle to America, a reasonable estimated starting price could land around $25,000 to $32,000, depending heavily on the powertrain, trim, taxes, and import strategy. In Japan, an estimated equivalent could be around 3.8 to 4.8 million yen. For American buyers considering overseas markets, the final landed price could be higher because of shipping, tariffs, registration, and local taxes. That means price is one of the biggest questions surrounding this vehicle. Where the Song Yuan could really become interesting is efficiency. If BYD uses its proven plug-in hybrid approach, owners could handle short daily trips primarily on electric power while keeping a gasoline engine available for longer journeys. Real-world efficiency would depend on battery size, driving conditions, temperature, and charging habits. But a plug-in hybrid could potentially deliver extremely low fuel consumption for drivers who charge regularly. For a city driver, that matters. Stop-and-go traffic usually destroys fuel economy in traditional gasoline vehicles, while electric driving can make crawling through traffic smoother and quieter. For small businesses, delivery users, and commuters, reducing fuel stops could mean real savings every month. On the highway, the goal is different. You want stable handling, comfortable cruising, and enough power for passing. A BYD hybrid system can deliver instant electric motor response, making acceleration feel smooth rather than strained. The vehicle should also be easy to drive in crowded American cities, where narrow streets, parking lots, and frequent traffic lights demand something practical rather than oversized. Maintenance could be another major advantage, especially if the powertrain relies heavily on electric driving. An electric motor has fewer moving parts than a conventional gasoline engine, while regenerative braking can reduce brake wear. However, a hybrid still has an engine and related systems, so owners should not expect zero maintenance. Oil, filters, tires, cooling systems, and battery-related inspections can still matter. Long-term ownership cost will depend heavily on BYD's American service network. This is where established American brands have a major advantage. Spare parts availability, trained technicians, insurance pricing, and resale value could make a huge difference. If BYD expands its US network successfully, ownership could become much easier. If availability remains limited, importing parts or finding specialized service could increase costs. Insurance is another unknown. A new model with limited US history could initially have unpredictable premiums. Resale value may also be weaker than popular American and Japanese vehicles simply because buyers know less about the brand. That depreciation risk should be included in the purchase calculation. For comparison, think about the Ford Escape Hybrid. The Ford offers established US support, familiar parts availability, and strong brand recognition. But if the Song Yuan arrives at a lower purchase price with competitive electric range and efficiency, BYD could fight back with operating cost savings. The Ford wins on established ownership infrastructure, while BYD could win on value and technology. For American roads, the Song Yuan's biggest advantage could be versatility. It should fit easily into urban traffic, work for daily commuting, handle highway travel, and provide useful cargo space for small business owners. It won't replace a heavy-duty American pickup for serious towing or extreme loads, but for deliveries, equipment, groceries, family travel, and everyday business use, that may not matter. And that is the hidden value story. You don't always need the biggest vehicle. Sometimes the smarter purchase is the one that costs less to buy, uses less fuel, is easier to drive, and keeps more money in your pocket every month. The 2027 BYD Song Yuan could become a very interesting alternative if BYD can solve the biggest American market questions: pricing, tariffs, service coverage, parts availability, insurance, and resale value. If those pieces come together, this could be far more than another affordable vehicle. It could become a serious value challenge to established brands. What do you think? Would you choose a BYD Song Yuan over an American hybrid if the price and running costs were significantly lower? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to Next Car Lunch, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming car updates, new model reviews, and automotive news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.